name she gave was Caroline, daughter of a miner. Her ways are free, and it seemed to me that sunshine walked beside her. She'd come from Spencer across the hill. She said a paw had sent her 'cause the cold was low and soon the snow would turn the skies to winter. She said she'd come to look for work. She was not seeking favors for a dime a day and a place to stay. She turned those hands to labor. The times are hard, Lord, and the jobs are few. All through Tecumseh Valley, but she asked around, and a job she found, tending bar for Gypsy Sally. She saved enough to get back home when spring replaced the winter. But her dreams were denied. Her paw had died. Well, the word come down from Spencer. She turned a whoring out on the streets with all the lust inside her. It was many a man who returned again to lay himself beside her. They found her down beneath the stairs that led to Gypsy Sally's. In her hand when she died was a note that cried, fare thee well, Tecumseh Valley. Townes Van Zandt, Tecumseh Valley. Oh, this song's amazing. I used to be obsessed with this song. And it was one of the reasons, probably the biggest reason that I moved to Austin, Texas and lived there for a while, is because of this song and Waiting Around to Die. But I used to cover this and sit out on my porch overlooking the Chicago skyline, playing this song. And I kind of forgot it. Like, I don't know the words. I just had to look up the words. But it came back. It felt good to sing it again. It's been like a decade since I used to play this one. But fond tune in my heart. And I want to share it with you. So here it is. I've played it a bunch. How I just played it is slightly different than how he does it on the record, but not too different. Nearly the same. But don't obsess with how I played it at the beginning because it's not exactly what Townes did. But I'll demo it enough throughout this video, and you're gonna learn it. It's a great tune. It's not very hard. If you're a beginner Travis picker, there's only gonna be a couple moments that might trip you up. But that's good because it's going to push you and you're going to challenge yourself on this one. So it's a really good, moderate beginner Travis picking lesson. So let's learn this great song together. Mike's Music Method. Measure 1. All right, so we're just starting on a G chord here, and he's just doing all thumb. A little weird because the rest of the song he doesn't do this. He's doing 6, 4, 6, 3. But almost every other time in the song it's 6, 3. So he's just kind of getting going. That's the first measure. Here we finish off the G chord. We got a full measure of it. So we'll do that really slow. Our thumb is just doing 6 to 3 the whole time. 6, 3, 6, 3. But here we have 6, 1, and my pinky's down on the 3rd fret on this G chord. So 6, 1, 3, and then my index finger hits a 2nd string open. So thumb, middle, thumb, index. The strings are 6, 1, 3, 2. And then so we have that. Right, you want to get that really smooth and fluid. Second half of the measure is 6, 1, 3. That's all the same, and we do 2 again, but our first finger goes down. So he's anticipating the next chord, which is a C chord. So he changes the melody note at the end. He's just adding that first finger on the 2nd fret. So from the beginning, the first 2 measures. And then you jump right into the C chord, which is coming up. If you're a beginner, let's jump down to measure 27. This is a very simplified verse. Even when I sing it, I'm probably doing more this than the other one, just so I can focus on singing it. So jump to measure, down at the simplified verse, 27. We're just doing, let me play it first. So it's a C chord, and we have 5, 3, 2, thumb, thumb, and we hammer on the 4th string open to 2. Then it's thumb on the 3rd, and then and with your index on the 2nd. So 5, 3, 2, hammer on 4, 3, 2. The next measure just adds one little extra note, which is 5, 1 in between. Otherwise, it's exactly the same. 5, 1, 3, 2, hammer on 4, 3, 2. So both of those measures together, the name she gave. So that's a way easier way of playing it than what I'm hearing Townes do on the record, at least in the opening. Or not the record, sorry, this is all on the live version, the old quarter. He has many variations of this tune throughout his career, but this is the one we're focusing on. So that might be enough. That's cool enough. To me, what he's actually playing is really busy, and you have to have quite a bit of right-hand finesse to not have it sound so busy. He's really playing with the dynamic. So let's discuss that, but again, if these next measures are too much, just stick with that basic little C. It sounds great already. All right, for you purists out there, let's do the more kind of involved measure of C here. We have, and those high E's, there's a lot more of them. That's really the only difference. And you gotta play them really, right? They can't be too loud, otherwise it's too much. But let's play through it. So measure 3, we have 5, 3, 2, a quick hammer on 4. And then immediately you're playing the first string open. So 5, 3, 2, hammer 4, and then right to open on the first string. And then it's 3, 2, thumb, thumb, and thumb, and thumb, and. Then the next measure, measure 4. Almost exactly the same, except you got one extra open at the beginning. 5, 1, 3, 2. The strings at the beginning there. 5, 1, 3, 2, thumb, and, and then it ends the same. Hammer on 4, first string open, 3, 2. Let's do the first 4 measures all together here. Let's start the verse, but the good news is you almost already know the entire song, because most of the pattern is that C chord pattern, and I'll show you here. So let's play through this. We're starting at the top of the verse. If you downloaded the tab, remember, all free on my website. We're on measure 5. And we have this. So everything's free. All my tabs are free. The content is free. So if you haven't pitched in, seriously consider becoming a monthly supporter, even if it's $1 a month. It helps make more of these. And that $1 a month on your part, it could be $1, but you could give me, $50 a month. That would be awesome. $150 a month would be great. But yeah, every dollar you give, it helps me put more of these out. And I'm getting like thousands of views. It's super encouraging. Tens of thousands of views. My dumb face is being watched like every minute of every day now. It's very exciting. In other words, it means a lot of people are getting a free education off of your $1 a month. So keep it up. That $1 is educating many people. So consider it. But let's get to this. So we've got measure 5 here where we start singing. And the C chord is exactly what I already showed you. So we're going to do it slow and just sing it. The name she gave. Right? Then we go to the F. You can play it however you want here. Eventually he's going to add the pinky. So I would get used to doing this shape with the thumb over the top. Right? So we got 1, 1, 2, 3. And then the thumb hitting that 6th string. But he starts on the 4th. Again, if you want to do the bar, it's fine here, because there's nothing fancy happening where you need the pinky. So it's just 4, 3, 2, thumb, thumb, and then it's 6, 1, right? Thumb, middle, and then 3, 2. Only does it once, and then it's right back to 2 measures of the C. That's exactly the same. Back to the F. This time it's twice in a row, and then we go back to the C again. So it's really just getting used to the song flow. Back to the F twice. Here we're on measure, 13, 14, measure 16. It's a little bit different. Really easy though. We have a C chord, and it's just 5, 4, 3, thumb, thumb, and. Then it's a G with a B in the bass, but all you really need to do is hold down this 2nd fret on the 5th string. And it's thumb and thumb. The strings are 5, 3, 4. So that measure. C chord, thumb, thumb, and G/B, thumb and thumb. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. One day I will look back on these videos and be like, what was I doing with this background? But you know what? I'm in the thick of it. I've got 3 kids. One's only 8 months old. I'm living in an apartment. I'm just bringing you videos, okay? Don't criticize my background. I know I could have faced a wall or something, but even my wall's got stickers on it. Everything's covered in kid stuff, and wait, that's my computer screen. That's not helpful. Things hanging all over the place. There's drawings. But whatever. I'm bringing you the videos. Don't criticize the background. If you think I should have a better, more simple background, donate. Buy me a cool backdrop that I can stick in this apartment. Quit complaining. Now we do have some new material. We'll take this slow. So we got that cool walk. Then we go to an A minor. So we first start 5, 3. Or this is all the thumb. 5, 3, 6. Then the 1st string with your middle finger. 3rd string. So the thumb pattern. Let's make this easier. 5, 3, 6, 3. 5, 3, 6, 3. So you got a big stretch from that 6 to the 3, right? And here we just have 5, 3, 6, 1, 3, 2. And that's all just A minor. 5, 3, 6, 1, 3, 2. And that ending is just thumb, middle, thumb, index. Then the next measure of A, it's still A minor, just a bit of a different pattern. So let's do that. We've got 5, 1, 3, 2. So in other words, thumb, middle, thumb, index. And then we have 6, and then the thumb, 6, and then open on the 1st string. And then here he lifts up the chord when he plays the third string with his thumb. Thumb and thumb and thumb and thumb. It's open because he's anticipating the next chord, which is a G. All right, let's back up for a second. I don't want to lose you. I promise it's not that hard. I know the A minor, the ending, the turnaround's a little tricky, but let's double back for a second, play it real slow, make sure we got it, build up your confidence. I don't want you to lose it. You're going to nail this song. So let's go back to the top of the verse here. So measure 5, right? And we're just going to sing really slow, play all the way through to that A minor. 3, 4. The name she gave to F was Caroline. Back to the C. And then to the F again for twice as long. Daughter of a minor. C twice. Away, back to F, her ways were free. And it, then that C walking part, seemed to me. Then the A minor. I think I messed it up. I played that first A minor a little too busy. So we got that walk. Yeah, sparse and then busy. You lift it there. And now we are on measure 19, and we're going to play through this. We have a G chord, nothing too crazy. A little cool walking pattern up high. Sorry, moving melody, I should say. So let's play that. The first measure here. Have a G chord, and my pinky is on the third fret of the second string, and it's just 6, 4, 6, 2, 4, 3. 6, 2, 4, 3 is that ending. Thumb, 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 middle, thumb, index. Then measure, 20 here? The next measure of G. We've got thumb, thumb, and 6, 4, 3. 1, 2, and so 6, 4, 3. And then it ends 6, 2, 4, 2. But I go from the pinky to the first fret on the second string to get that change in melody. So the end, the last 4 notes of that measure are thumb on 6, middle finger playing 3 on the second string, then 4th string, and then I lift my pinky and put my first finger down on the second string. 6, 2, 4, move the 2 to the first fret. So those 2 measures of G. Then here we go to an F, and this is where I definitely recommend we just need a 1, 2, and 3. We don't need the first string here, so we need these 3, and then the thumb on the 6th string, because we have F, 6, 4, 6, 2, 4, 3. And it's an F with my pinky down on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And the next measure of F, we have pinky still down, 6, 2, the pinky down there on 3, 6, 2, 4, 2, and you lift the pinky again to the 1st fret. 6, 2, 4, 2, then it's 6, 3, 4, 3 again, but you lift it to an open G, because now we're anticipating the note G and the C chord. You're doing it, you're doing it. Here we go. Let's end on just these 2 measures of C, and that's the entire song. This song is one of these things where it's just one kind of verse, and the chorus is like tied into the verse. You know, there's not really a chorus. It's just that there's a word for this song structure. I don't know what it's called. Old folk tunes do it. Dylan does it a lot. You know, you just got a chunk, like Kathy's song, right? That's another great example. I can't think of other ones. I'll have to list some. But it's just like long verse that kind of has a hook at the end, not tied to any words, another long verse, same exact format. So it's just a whole bunch of verses with really no chorus, unless you count the end of the verse as like a different chorus every time. But I'm rambling. Let's do it. So we're on the end here, 21, 22, 23, and we're on the C chord. a little bit tricky measure because he's hitting the fifth string, then he's like strumming a bunch of them. And I don't know if he's just like picking a bunch with his fingers or strumming, but then he's actually hitting the sixth string, so he's moving the finger there. The ring finger goes up. It's still a C chord, but we're just putting a G in the bass. Fifth string strum, and then it's 6, 1, 3, 2. 6, 1, 3, 2. So together. And then the next measure we've seen before. 6, 1, 3, 2, hammer, 1, 3, 2, which is the main thing we've done in the verse 10 times already. And you're awesome. I got my nighttime vision on so my computer doesn't fry my eyeballs. I don't like Bono. Don't accuse me of stealing Bono's look. Bono, what's that loser's name? I don't like you two that much. But anyways, it's for nighttime. I'm not trying to be cool, I promise. It's just the screen's too bright. It's late at night. I can't produce melatonin with all this blue light. Look at the science. It's real science, I think. You can't sleep with the blue light. Get these. They're addicting. It's ridiculous. Me and my wife wear these at night. We're so hip. We're way cooler than you are. We're like leaving 2021 in the dust already. We're from the future. I'm from the future. Trust me, buy some blue blockers. You'll thank me. You'll sleep so much better. Your life will change. You'll be happy and joyful. Now, quite a few people have asked about finger picking and singing at the same time. And it's a good question because it can be really overwhelming. I certainly didn't start finger picking all at once together. So if you're trying to do that, it is probably overwhelming because it's not easy to do. So a few things I suggest that you do. One is, first, can you play the song just on your guitar? Number two is, can you sing the song without playing your guitar, right? Make sure you can do those things first. I know that's very basic, but it's really important. And the second thing I would do is just strum the chords, right? So here's the process, right? First, we're going to strum the chords and sing the song. And we're not even going to do a fancy strum pattern. We're just going to be strumming down, right? Then the next step is maybe you come up with a more interesting strum pattern. So that's step 2. Then step 3 would be just do the thumb, right? So we're going to Travis, but we're just doing the thumb. The name she gave was Caroline. And then after that, maybe you're only adding one index finger hit, and it's a super simple pattern, right? Maybe it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And maybe you're singing the whole song that way. The name she gave was Caroline. Daughter, you get the idea. And sometimes you'll find those little simplified patterns. You're like, oh, that works. I don't need to do this ridiculous Mike's Music Method accurate version. It's a waste of time. Sometimes it might be. Not really. But I don't know. Maybe sometimes. Sometimes the simple pattern is all you need to do. Cliff, you're well aware of this. But I am trying to make you a better guitar player too. So it's also good to learn this way. But if you're going to sing it, maybe you don't want to hit all those notes. You're not Townes Van Zandt. Neither am I. When I'm singing it, I'm not hitting every note that Townes is either. So it's okay. But that's how you build up to it. So let's try that for a moment. I think you get the idea, but we'll still demo it. So let's skip the intro, start on verse 5. We're just going to strum, right? The name she gave was Caroline. You can actually focus on your singing. Daughter of a miner. So that's step 1. Do that until you're very, very comfortable. Step 2 is come up with a strum pattern. Down, up, down, miss, down, up. Doesn't have to be that, but you get the idea. The name she gave was Caroline, daughter of a miner. And this is also helpful too when you're writing your own songs, because you can try different rhythmic feels and get a different idea of what kind of feel or rhythm or groove the song should have. The next really important step is just do your thumb for a while. The name she gave was Caroline, Oh, well, I did the wrong thumb pattern, so let me not do that. That would be the easy one. Just go back and forth between two, but then you can do the one that's actually in the song. The name she gave was Caroline, right, with the hammer-ons. Daughter of a miner. You get the idea? Then maybe you're adding the index finger, which I already talked about, and then eventually you're gonna put the whole thing together. And each one of these steps, each one may take a week, 2 weeks, I don't know. Even if each step takes 2 weeks, what were there, 4 steps? That's 2 months. And now you can play and fingerpick a really cool, amazing Townes Van Zandt song, and it only took you 2 months. That's a great process. Work on it, get to it. You should be doing that process. All right, let's do a slow run through. I say all right too much, don't I? All right. I feel like every freaking frame starts with me saying all right. Comment below, give me a new word to say. I almost said all right again. Let's go from the top. Oh, okay then. Let's, from the beginning, really slow. You got it, let's do this. 3, 4... Singing the name she gave was Caroline. Daughter of a miner. Her ways are free, and it seems to me that sunshine walk beside her. And then it repeats. That's the whole tune. You did it. You sound really great. Don't sing it too much, though. It's kind of a sad song. It's going to depress you and make you want to smoke cigarettes and drink whiskey. So don't spend too long on this one. But keep it in your back pocket for a rainy day. All right. Until next time, guys. Farewell. God bless.